My mom hated every girl I dated until I found old love letters she wrote to me when I was 12. I didn't think anything was wrong at first. My mom was always a little intense. Overprotective maybe? Controlling, sure. But she was a single mother raising me on her own after my dad disappeared when I was just a toddler. I used to think she's doing her best. And I believed that. For years. Even when she'd interrogate me after hanging out with friends, what girls were there? Were they dressed slutty? Did any of them try to touch you? I chalked it up to a mom who just wanted to keep me safe. I was 15 the first time I brought home a girl. Her name was Brooke. We met in algebra class, started texting during lunch breaks. She liked skateboarding and had this little scar on her chin from trying to do a rail grind at the park. She made me laugh. It was stupid and sweet and harmless. I was so excited for my mom to meet her. I thought maybe this would be the start of something normal. But from the moment Brooke stepped into our house, my mom's face changed. It was subtle at first. A too long pause before a handshake. A smile that didn't reach her eyes. By the end of the night, she was accidentally mentioning how messy my room was, how immature I could be, how boys don't think with their heads at that age. Brooke left early. She didn't text me the next day. Or the next. When I finally cornered her after class, she told me my mom had sent her a message on Facebook. Something about keeping your hands to yourself and not confusing hormones with love. I confronted my mom. She didn't even flinch. She's not right for you, she said calmly, folding laundry like we were discussing the weather. She just wants attention. I can see it in her eyes. I was too stunned to argue. I just let it go. It became a pattern. Every time I liked someone, she'd find a way to ruin it. Somehow, she'd always get their number or DM them or make them feel like I was the problem. She told one girl I had a porn addiction. Another, she claimed I was secretly gay and using her to pass. The craziest part? I started to believe her. That maybe I really wasn't good at relationships. Maybe I was too awkward, too distant. College was supposed to be my escape. I got into a university 2 hours away, close enough to visit, far enough to breathe. But she followed me. Not literally, but emotionally, digitally. She called every morning, texted every hour. If I didn't answer, I'd get guilt messages. Hope you're safe. Not that you care how I feel. Guess I raised a stranger. Don't come crying to me when these girls break your heart. It wore me down. I didn't date much in college. I had flings, sure, but nothing lasted. I told myself I was focusing on school. But deep down, I knew I couldn't bring anyone into my world without her poisoning it. Then I met Ella. She was different. Smart. Grounded. She didn't put up with my bullshit, but she also didn't run from it. When I finally told her about my mom, she didn't laugh or judge. She just said, "That's not normal. You know that, right?" And I realized, no. I didn't know that. Because it was normal. For me, it had always been normal. Ella encouraged me to set boundaries. To limit contact. I tried. I stopped answering every call. Started replying to texts hours later instead of immediately. That's when things got weird. I started getting letters. Real ones. On scented stationery. No return address, but the handwriting was familiar. Too familiar. The first few were generic, talking about how proud she was of me. How lonely it had been without me. Then they got strange. "You've always been such a beautiful boy. I still remember how you used to climb into my bed when you had night."
Full story on channel link below.